Killed the guy.
In the head. They shot him in the head, I read. Yeah.
Father of 8.
The dingo ate your baby.
So, so I wanted to bring up some things. Obviously, there's been a lot of sad news going on. I don't know if you had heard about it or read too much into it, but just recently, within the past week or two, there was a shooting. But basically, what I want to talk about is things are getting a little crazy out here. Like, people, and it could be this whole Generation Y thing. It could be the baby boom, but the people above us because they're getting a little freaking senile, whatever the case may be. But people are losing their senses, and they're not making any damn sense. And there's a little bit of anarchy and lawlessness going on. And I've brought this up before in previous shows where I was saying, is it intentional or not? And you know what I'm saying? And,
right.
And at the time, I was feeling like, well, damn, I think I'm the only one that's seeing this conspiracy theory. And I'm not saying that it's one now, but now that we are almost a month removed from that show, now you can kind of see how all that denying how things are going, telling people, screw the law, screw what the authorities are telling you, screw all this, do what you want to do, your liberties. Now you're starting to see how it's starting to bleed in and starting to cost people their lives.
Yeah, it's almost like a false sense of backing.
Exactly. Here we are supposed to be having social distancing, and you got people getting shot and stuff, and you still have people doing parties and all that craziness.
Yeah.
And this is stuff that was happening months ago, and now that everybody's now going cabin fever, and they're like, let us out. Now you want to go out. But before you didn't want to pay attention.
Exactly.
And even down to the mask.
Or follow the law.
Exactly. Or just have a little bit of respect and sympathy. Even down to the mask thing. Like, I feel like we're at war. And the mask is the least you can do. Refusal to wear it is like saying, you know what, nah, I want to root for the other team. I don't want to root for our side.
Right.
I want to root for the other team. I want to see if the other team is as bad as they say they are. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that's what you're saying. You're saying I want to see if the other side could do what they say they could do. If they say they could do what they do, then we all fuck. If they can't, then fine. Either way, I'm rooting for them. And it got to the point where it's like people were defiantly not wanting to wear masks. There's this story of in Michigan, Flint of all places. I mean, like they don't have their own other
problems,
issues.
Right?
Yeah, and I guess there was a Family Dollar, and a lady wanted to get in, and security guard, told her she had to wear a mask.
Right.
And they got into an argument or whatever the case may be, and long story short, these two dudes, or maybe even more, came back and shot the dude. Killed the guy.
In the head. They shot him in the head, I read. Yeah.
Father of 8.
In Michigan is a state-mandated mask wearing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It had nothing to do. And it wasn't even that. He told the lady's daughter that she had to leave because she wasn't wearing a mask. We see people all the time. They walking in with their kids, and their kids, they don't have any masks. They don't give a shit. And it's like, okay, that's fine. That's cool. But how emboldened are you stuck to that? Like,
exactly.
Like, are you willing to go to the mat for that mask? For your...
Absolutely.
For not wearing a mask? For your kid to not wear a mask?
I bet you if that kid got that new Kawasaki virus, that mother would be blaming somebody at Family Dollar.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And then she would want to bitch and complain. You know what I'm saying?
And sue somebody. Yeah.
It's like this guy... And no, he shot because he disrespected my girl. He disrespected my, I don't give a fuck about this virus, this mask shit. He disrespect my, whatever, bro. Like,
yeah, man.
Were you just looking for a reason to shoot somebody that day? Like,
well, that's the thing, because I read about this, but I read that exactly how you said. She told the woman to, kids got to wear a mask, or she told the daughter to wear, she has to wear a mask, or they're not allowed in, and She refused. The mother started yelling at him, and she was refusing. And he told the cashier, "You can't serve her."
Yeah.
And I think her husband was there. Her father was there, and somebody else, I think. And they were made to leave the store, and they left. And then two of the dudes came back to yell at him, and one of them pulled out a gun and shot him in the head.
Yeah.
Just like that. I mean, so that was premeditated. The fact that they came back.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. They went strapped up.
That means they went, they talked shit, got themselves all riled up, strapped up, and came back just to shoot that man.
Yeah.
For doing his job.
For giving a fuck about the society at large. Which is what gets us back to what we were saying, is that there's no fucking empathy going on.
No, none. Again, this man put his life on the line for his job.
Yeah.
So your dumb ass can come and shoot him.
And not for nothing, that's also something that people have to take into consideration as well. When you look, I'm happy that businesses it's a symbiotic relationship. Some of the businesses have to stay open. Some of the workers have to get paid.
Right.
Some of this, that, and the other. You have people upset with some people who are on unemployment, saying, "Why do they get paid to stay home and I got to go to work?" Well, that's just the way that it is.
Trust me, I know a lot of people who prefer to be at work than
why are you upset that they are at home?
Yes,
getting their unemployment check. You know what I'm saying? Like, if
be happy you got a job.
Yeah, be happy you got a job today.
Shit.
Actually, you probably are happy you have a job, and if you didn't, you'd probably be, you'd be getting your unemployment check, but eventually you're gonna want your job. So it's a seesaw, and you have to find where you at on that seesaw. But you still need to have empathy for everybody that's on that fucking seesaw.
Absolutely.
That's the reason why it's a dick move to when you get somebody up high on the seesaw and then you want to jump off.
Absolutely.
And they come slamming down to the ground.
Absolutely. I mean,
that's a dick move.
Some people are lucky that they have the type of job where they work in an office and maybe they were able to work from home during all this shit. But others work retail jobs. So they have to face the public every day. They have no choice. They're lucky they have a job. They're happy to be able to go to work to pay their bills. And then you have to not only fight the coronavirus, but then you got to fight the assholes that don't want to protect themselves.
And maybe that dude didn't even give a shit
from getting it.
Maybe that dude didn't give a shit about his job. Maybe that dude just had to go to work because his job said, "No, you're essential." You know what I'm saying? Like because Mr. Family Dollar said, "No, my stores are essential. I'm going to continue to make money doing this situation."
Yeah.
Is Family Dollar an essential place? They sell food. They sell, toilet paper and stuff like that, cleaning supplies. So I wouldn't argue that they aren't, because I've seen other shit that was open that clearly wasn't.
Right.
An ice cream shop is not essential. It just isn't.
It's not essential, no.
So,
but our stay-at-home order was a little different here.
Regardless, I'm not going over state by state. I'm sure, I don't even know if there was one in Michigan that was open. I'm not going over state by state. I'm just saying in general, essential versus non-essential. You know what I'm saying? It seemed like it's a toss-up, and people who probably felt that they shouldn't be probably were, and vice versa.
Right.
But this dude, he might not even give a damn about his job. He might have just had to go because his job was still open, and you got to show up. You can't be like, "Nah, I can't come."
Right.
So even that makes it even more of a sad story.
Yeah.
And once again, he's just a person on the front line, just doing his job. And that's how this. If we're gonna get through this, we're gonna get through this by everyday ordinary Americans. If we're gonna open up, the only way we're gonna get through this is by everyday ordinary Americans going to work and doing their job. To protect that building. And the people that are in there, and that's it. So building by building, they keep saying, "Let the business people figure it out." And, well, that's what they're trying.
That's what they're trying to do. Exactly.
Building by building.
Yep.
We're gonna keep motherfuckers safe, and you got to be down with that. But these assholes, and just assholes in general, because I think it's being put out there to just be like, "Nah, fuck that, anarchy, liberty. I have the right to be an asshole." And it's like, no, you don't have the right to affect me.
Exactly.
You don't.
I don't like this song. It sounds like hold music.
Well, you know, it kind of is because we're kind of like on a break, or sort of.
I mean, it's jazzy, you know. I mean, it's groovy, you know. If we were sitting at a restaurant or something waiting for a meal, I'd be like, yeah, you know. But I wouldn't. I would probably change the channel if I heard it.
You know what this song kind of reminds me of?
What's that?
It kind of reminds me of like something you would hear if you were like, okay, Speckies. All right, Specs. Go. Go, Specs.
Come on, let's go. Life, man. It's everywhere.
Life and doggies.
It's everywhere, and it tilts the cameras and the lights.
But anyway, as I was saying, what this song kind of reminds me of is something that would be like background music. You know what I mean? Like, say you was like flicking through Netflix or Amazon or something along those lines. Maybe you came across a reality show or something like that, and it would be part of the trailer or something along those lines. Or
you know what it reminds me of? When you're part of like a studio audience and they cut to commercial, and they'll, you know, in between intermissions or whatever, the breaks that they let you get up, they'll play something like this.
Well, the cool thing about, you know, being stuck in, well, it's kind of cool and not kind of cool, is one, there's so much to watch, but two, you kind of go through it all the time.
Yeah.
So, like, in 2020, you think anybody have any dumb TVs anymore?
Oh yeah, I think so.
You think you do?
Oh yeah, I do. I do. I mean, I know the older people probably have old TVs.
Well, we have Roku TVs, smart TVs.
Yeah.
But
we have smart TVs that came with Roku.
Yeah, they have the Roku system built in.
You know, we have a dumb TV in our conference room at the office, and it's a large one. It's probably like a 55-inch, and like I said, it's a dumb TV. It's a flat screen.
Okay.
So, and it's a great TV. We went out and bought a Roku stick for it.
Oh, okay.
And it is so cool because, you know, our TVs.
Is it the Fire Stick?
It's not the Fire Stick. It's the Roku stick.
Oh, okay.
It's made by Roku.
Okay, it might be like the Express or something like that.
And it's just this. It's kind of like a Chrome, but it comes with a remote.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's pretty dope. You know, there's two different kinds.
Yeah, it's the Roku Express HD. We have it on T4J.
That's the one. Yeah.
In Hidden Closet.
Yep. And it's like super dope. Like it turns your dumb TV into a smart TV.
And I guess the difference. What's the difference between that and the Fire Stick, though?
I don't use a Fire Stick, so we have Rokus. All our TVs are Rokus. You know, I love Rokus. I won't buy a TV without Roku.
Well, either way, guys, go to TMC4JMC.com, Hidden Closet.
Yep.
And
we have them available. You will not be disappointed.
And let us know what's the difference.
Yeah. Yeah, for those of you with Fire Sticks.
We are recording.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. And to see more T4J content, please visit TMC4JMC.com.
And don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe down below.
That's what's up. Peace.